It's one of the globe's most famous football venues, but this crowd of 60,000 plus is gathered to watch a different type of football. Welcome to Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in London. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Denver Broncos and the New York Jets. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And we are underway in London. Antonio Gibson now to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. First get of the game here to Chase Brown. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Brandon Jones up for the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Gets him on the in route. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Jets first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Brown on the inside gear. Get some space around midfield. Space on the right. He's got room. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets take a 6-0 lead right away.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
On is Katie York for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Marvin Mims now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Running back sent in motion. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Shotgun snap to Nix. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got room to roam. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. A big 34-yard pickup there. And it's going to be first down, Denver. Nix from the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He finds his back, Harvey. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
Bombers. To the right.
Putting a receiver in motion. Going for it on 4th, Nix. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
19, Tiger.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Okay, it's Adonai Mitchell. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's good for a New York first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10, here's McCarthy. Gets it to Juwan Johnson. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's up the first.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
left to Brown. He's still going at the 30. Down the left sideline he goes. Touchdown, New York! The Jets get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game.
You know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little jump. You'll get explosive on the ground as well.
And that one splits the uprights. And the Jets drive out to an early 14-0 lead. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. On the return, here's Mims. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. First play in the drive. Here's Harvey. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for Broncos first down.
First down, Denver.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter one. Our score, 14-0. Back in a moment with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with first and 10. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards. He brings up second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
It's second and inches at the 41-yard line.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Second down gives to Harvey. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
So first down from the 41. Now Nix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
The Jets take their first time out, and they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Nix looking to throw. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. Now he's past the 25. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos start to fight back for their first points of this game. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. One after tries good by Lutz. And the Broncos chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Broncos 7. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here comes Trey Brown. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Jets first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the second level and beyond.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Going to the ground again on first. Now, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On play action now, McCarthy. Broncos all around him, and down he goes. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Well, a couple things here, Kate. Either the play-action pass needs to develop a lot quicker as this game goes on, or they need to put it on the shelf for a while. Far too slow on that snap. Didn't fool anybody defensively, and they get to him for the first sack of this game.
Let's go now. 70.
Third and long for him here. Finds him on a slant. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 14-yard gain. It's fourth down.
They'll try it now with Gibson. That'll be the first and more. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That's going to be a 20-yard hit on fourth down, Brock. That keeps this drive moving.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
From the gun, it gets to Brown. And he'll be met near the lines, limit the game to a yard. Riley Moss with that tackle.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
It'll be second down and 9, but not just yet. Only a couple of minutes to go in our first half. More from London right after this. They'll come to the line here, second and 9. Here's McCarthy to throw. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Will this drive continue? Here comes third down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Firing one deep for the end zone. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Broncos get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be second and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
testing. Chill.
Nix. Short pass Ryan. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
On first down, it's Nix. Forced out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Nix now to throw. Finds him over the middle. He is down to the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And it's going to be first down Denver. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
Bombers.
On first and 10, here's Nix. Catch made underneath by the back. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. All right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. Nix to throw again. And this is going to fall incomplete. They made a call for the end zone here, but nobody picked up on the other end. So now it's 3rd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
They'll throw again. Nix. Makes the catch. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Once more, it's Nix. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jimmy Ward has it. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Hawk 70.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They're looking to throw. It's on the in route. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Quarters to go from London Town, and here we go in our second half. On the return, here's Mims. And he'll be just shy of getting to at least the 20. Bit of a short return as he's out at the 19. defense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Knicks now on 1st and 10. Brought in right side. Shoots another one. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down now, ball at the 33. Knicks from the gun. Look at that power, deep left side. He's got it deep downfield. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Throwing on first down, Knicks. Completed over the middle. They'll take this ahead to the 34-yard line. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle.
I feel so bad, I really do, and I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Bombers, bombers, bombers. Captain, 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 captain. Show.
Throwing again. Here's Knicks. The sideline shot snagged by Sutton. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Ready. My name is Hudson.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Hits his running back. Get this all the way down to the 16-yard line.
Here we go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
For a gain of 13 yards. First down, Denver.
Away. Bombers. Captain.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Almost set. Ready. My name is Hudson. Show.
Out of the gun, it's Knicks. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Almost set. Ready. My name is Hudson. Huddle. Speed. Get ready to speed. Go.
It's a 3rd down, give to Harvey. He takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos tie things up at 14.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
60 vices, 60 vices.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
2nd and 7.
10, 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Give on 2nd, it's Brown. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
This will be grabbed at the 5. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Quick slant taken in by Waddle. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Captain.
Nix with it on 1st. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising, quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Hold on, set. Ready. My name? I'm 44. 37. 11.
Nix, cook out wide, complete. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
3rd down, and they need to get 10. Here he goes, 3rd and long. On the move, headed right. Now we'll try a deep shot to the other side of the field. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Jeremy Crawshaw, the one who's going to send this away. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his 1st of this game away. That's taken at the 15. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Play. They go quick out to the left, complete. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Chased out to his right. Finds the in route, complete. And he's going to be just one step away from that 1st down. They haul him down near the 31. Down, get to Brown. And that short gain is enough for him to set it down.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Jets, 1st down.
We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Pressure coming, and they take him down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
No one picks him up, and he reminded everyone in the building why that's a major mistake. The linebacker's athleticism on full display. A sack in under 2 seconds? That's a select group of players on the planet who could pull that off.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. He has the first over the middle. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a 4th quarter lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, that'd be him running.
York now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7.
Broncos 14.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. On the return, here's Mims. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Almost set.
Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So 2nd down coming up. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Away, away, away. Away, away. Show. Captain.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. Moore finds his back. Harvey. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Almost set. Ready. Away.
Throw here, 3rd down. But a little too much into this one. That's too high. Brings up 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Away. Almost set. Hey, Sean.
They've got a man in motion.
To the right, yep. Hey, motion. Captain. Bombers.
Desperation time here on 4th. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. First and 10 from the 43.
Let's go now. Rock roll, ladies.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Broncos all around him, and down he goes. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Oh, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the first down play, forced to throw it away right there, an awfully difficult third down now staring you in the face.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Here we go. Set. Ready to work. 72 on the street. Street. 60 Maverick.
Third and long for him here. Stop him after he gets this to the 26. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First and 10, it's McCarthy. Escapes out to the left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 26. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And 2 yards all he can get. It's third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and
7. I see through your eyes.
Here's Brown again. He does not get to that line. Looked for a moment like he might get there, but nope, fourth down coming up.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from London. Jets leading by 7. On comes Cade York, a lot riding on this kick. This is from 35 out, on the left hash. York knocks it through, and that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters. These are the moments they live for.
On the return, here's Mims. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Not deterred by that kick. He's throwing again. Well, another catch for Waddle. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
And the Broncos 1st down.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Knicks from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready. My name is Hunt. Captain. Bombers. Drill.
Throwing now. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
1st down, Denver.
On 1st down, it's Knicks. Into traffic, complete! And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Broncos have to hurry here, clock's still running.
And the Broncos
On 1st and 10, here's Knicks. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up.
To the right, yeah. Away.
Throwing again. Here's Knicks. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Set. Hey, ready. My name is Captain.
Now to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Impressive play, but they are well shy of the 1st down. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
Bombers. Drill.
Desperation time here. Waddle makes the catch. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
And he makes the catch on the right sideline, but no. Oh, they call it out of bounds. The throw led him just a little bit too much. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you,
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. gets there first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
Sends this to the end zone. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. And the Jets are stopped on the return on the final play of this game. So the win goes to the Jets. And their trip across the pond, a fruitful one, Brock, as they claim the victory over here in London. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say cheerio from London.